Hey there! Today we are going to make some little monsters that are perfect for topping off your desk or your dresser or kind of whatever you want to brighten up your day. So little crazy little monsters. So what you're going to need is a little sheet of parchment paper. That's to keep the glue from sticking to anything. You're going to need some pipe cleaners, kind of some shiny ones. I got some silver ones here. Some different shaped pom-poms. Some googly eyes, kind of different colors, different sizes, doesn't really matter. They don't have to be perfect and nothing doesn't have to match. Okay, so, and you're gonna need some scissors. Now I have these little popsicle sticks just in case the glue gets stuck on anything. You can kind of move this around with your popsicle stick. All right, so take your pom-pom and you're gonna, I've got some extra little confetti pieces to do feet. You don't have to do feet. I just think it makes it kind of cute. I got these little pieces right here, these little circle pieces. For this guy, I'm going to use some little pieces that are little leaves. Okay, so we're going to put the little leaves on the parchment paper. Try to keep everything you're going to glue on the parchment paper. Again, it keeps it from sticking. So put a little dot on your little leaf here. And try not to get too much. It gets a little bit much. And you're just going to push down that little pom-pom on there, giving him his little feet. You can give it a couple seconds to kind of cure on there. Take your scissors and you're going to cut just a slit at the top of the fur. And this is so when you're putting in your little antenna, it'll have a place to stick in there. All right, then take your pipe cleaners. You're going to bend a piece and kind of cut it in so that they're both the same length. So you should have two pieces for the two little antenna. Okay. And then we're going to take any kind of little pom-poms you've got to stick on top. Got a blue one. Do this little purple guy. We can do these two blue ones. How about that? Keep up with the sparkles. So we put a little bit of glue on top of your pipe cleaner, or you can put it on the little pom-poms, it doesn't really matter. And you're gonna stick these little guys on top. Kind of push down a little bit. Again, your pom-poms might fall off, you might have to re-glue a couple of times, but don't worry about it. Eventually they do stick. Okay, so while those are kind of, this guy doesn't want to stick on there. As those are kind of drying, it lets that glue dry a little bit. A little bit more glue on here. You're going to want to put a little bit of glue inside that slit that you cut on top of the pom-pom. See if we can get this to stay on there. Okay. So we got our feet are nice and glued on there. Find that little slit that you cut and put a little bit of glue inside that slit. And I like to kind of bend my little antenna. You're just going to stick it down in that, squeeze it a little bit, and do the same thing with your other one. And stick it down in there. Just kind of squeeze it together a little bit, help press that glue together. And again, if your feet are sticking to the parchment paper, you can use this little popsicle stick to just kind of scooch it. All right, so once those are kind of set, hopefully it won't knock over. Let's get a little bit of help there. Okay, so then we're going to take our googly eyes. I've got just some random sizes here. I've got a green one and a yellow one, which makes no sense, but that doesn't matter because they're just little monsters. All right, so put a little bit of glue on the back of your eyes. And you're just going to stick them on the front. And if you want to do just one eyeball, go for it. Now on my first one that I did, I also gave him a little bit of hair, so if you wanted to put a little feather or a little extra pom-pom or whatever, you could do that too. All right. So once the glue dries, you're going to get this cute little guy. Hopefully you can see it okay. There's his little feet, the little antenna, and silly little eyes. So again, if you wanted to put hair on top of yours like they did with this little blue one, you can always get a little feather If you have like some little extra feathers or whatever around, you could always stick that right on top there if you wanted to. All right, and there you go. Easy little monster to sit on top of your desk or your dresser. It's a fun little easy thing to do. Thanks.